Hello, and thank you for tuning in. You are tuned into Esoteric Guidance, and my name is Nehru. Thank you so much for tuning in, subscribers, returning listeners. I hope you're doing well. It is what they would call early in Malaysia. It is 8 something. Let me see. It is 8:07. Okay. So, and what's today's date? Oh, 17th. Okay. All right. And it just turned 8:08. All right. So let's go ahead and see what the energy is about at this time. And again, thank you so much for tuning in. The other channel that I have here on YouTube is The Real Psychic Investigators. And I'll include a link in the comment section to that channel. Okay, in case you are interested in psychic investigation readings, those cases that are being exposed through those readings, not just on my channel, but on other empath channels. I should have shoveled these before the video started, but it just started on its own. So it's better to just flow with it. Again, that's something that Abraham Hicks speaks to, if you are familiar with Abraham Hicks. If you are not, I encourage you to go listen to her. Okay, she's a truth speaker, an encourager as well. I think she's based in Utah, I believe. Why someone would choose a place like Utah, I don't know. I guess that's where she was guided to set up. All places, or most places, are probably good for visits, you know what I mean? But, yeah. So, we have the stack. Let me grab those. I don't know why I'm feeling a little scattered. Maybe it's early. I don't know. But that could be something. Okay. Some of us are being guided to move away slowly, or you were guided to move away slowly. All right. I'm going to pick up some angel numbers to start. So ones are significant. 122, 111, 11, 11. However you're seeing that. Oh, I said 1111. I didn't even turn the card over yet. And there's 1111. 21, 12. And 101. So, okay. All right. So we have wish come true. Okay. So collective. Something about your journey is meant to be a wish come true. Again, move aside timing, and when that wish comes true. The song that I woke up with this morning, for those of you who are on a soulmate journey, or a rare twin flame journey even, of union, is Roberta Flack and Donny Hathaway, The Closer I Get to You. Okay? The closer I get to you, The more you make me sing. By giving me all you've got. Okay. Donnie Hathaway, Roberta Flack. All right. So wish come true, 1111 says, you're in for a lucky break. Okay. It's not luck. It's obedience, meeting divine timing. Okay. That's what luck is. It may come as happy news, experience, new opportunities, or an exciting acquaintance. You will find yourself in the right place at the right time. It is not a coincidence, but a gift from fate. Okay, so thank you, fate, for all that encompasses that dream come true for the collective. 101, starting over. Okay, so we have a wish come true and starting over. Happiness is linked to self-expression, growth, and experience. Learning from failures is key. Happiness is real, possible, and around. Understand its process and the pursuit of it. Joy is fluid. It's in the little things and the big ones. Okay? All right. It says fails are fun. Start fresh. I don't know about fun. Okay. 2112. It's up to you. And yes, it is collective. It's up to you. Okay. Even if it seems like you're not making any meaningful progress, things are moving in the right direction. If you see this number, it's a sign that everything will work out in your favor and your dreams will come true soon. So dreams come true, wish come true. Okay? True. Okay. Also, I'm reminded true speaks to what is written in your Akashic records. True. That's your true journey. That's your true path. Your Akashic record journey. That's your true path. Okay. If you would like to access your Akashic records, you have to ascend to a certain level, and then Archangel Metatron, who in the earth in the Bible is Enoch. Okay, and when they ascended, they were taken. Okay, they did not die of death like most and were buried. They ascended. Okay. And today they are Archangel Metatron, and they are the keeper of the Akashic records. And so Archangel Michael, Enoch, is the master scribe. So you have to ascend to a certain point in your journey, and then you ask access to your Akashic records. You cannot legally access anyone else's Akashic records. The Karmics have tried that. Illuminati, all sorts of secret societies have tried to access high vibrational earth angels, light workers, starseeds, tried to access their Akashic records to gain insight and information about their journey, what they're here to accomplish, where they will be going. Your Akashic records has all of that, the relationships, anything that you're meant, businesses or whatever that you're meant to have, all of that information is in your Akashic records. The children, the spouse, all of that. Your financial wherewithal and what that's meant to be, all of that is in your Akashic records. Okay. All right. Thank you, Divine, once again for a wonderful day. Something very interesting is happening everywhere I go. Everywhere we go, people want to know who we are, who we are. So we tell them, so we tell. We are the Titans, mighty, mighty Titans. Okay. So we have the Four of Cups, the King of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Seven of Cups to start. Oh, and the Nine of, oh, that's just on top there. I'm looking at the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so Page of Pentacles. Okay, so there's some information in regards to your financial situation. Okay, choices in regards to that financial situation or how to change that financial situation. Okay, this King of Wands. Okay. Is someone who is probably going to be bringing you this information at some point. Okay. And there are options, whatever those options are. Okay. There may be multiple opportunities. Which one will you take? Okay. Employment, consultancy, business, what have you. Okay. Ten of Cups is a rejoicing. Okay. All right. Someone may end up having a son or a daughter. Someone may have a son or a daughter already. Daughter may be the eldest, or will be, if there are more children to follow. Okay, so take a look at this. So we have the Five of Cups, the Ace of Cups, or excuse me, the King of Cups in reverse, and the King of Swords in reverse. Okay, so whoever these energies represent in your life collective, okay, these individuals are no longer able to do whatever it is that they were doing, at least to the degree that they were doing. And again, spell work can be done with the mind. I hate him, I hate her, confirmation. Why don't they shut up, stop talking, the gang stalking, all of that. You hear the dog. Okay, I'm in the hotel. All right, so, okay. And by now, most of us know that whoever our karmic enemies were or are, okay, they are being watched in most every case, okay? And have been perhaps for some years. Okay. Got the Hierophant coming out. They landed right on top of the Five of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Okay, and the Queen of Cups. Okay, so the Hierophant and the Queen of Cups. I just heard super high vibrational something. Super high vibrational something. Okay, so this could be a Hierophant. Okay, and a Queen of Cups. Okay, that's coming together. Okay, or you resonate as a Hierophant. You resonate as a high priest, high priestess. Okay, you resonate as some sort of truth teller. Okay, some sort of oracle, releasing the truth. And whatever way you're doing that, you may or may not have a platform, but you're releasing the truth. It could just be at work. Again, you could be an employee. You speak truth to your employers if you are the business owner. Okay, in your family, you take out time for your family. You have family time. You sit around the table, sit around the fire, right? And you talk about what's going on and how to help one another, even with your children, how to help them, okay? What things they're experiencing in their life and the things that you're experiencing in your life. and you take time out for your family and you share those things. Okay. That is one of the huge things that's missing in families today. Okay. Is that communion time. All right. Okay. So you and your divine masculine or feminine could be coming together to reestablish something in regards to family and what that really truly looks like. Okay? Even if it's unorthodox today, or would be called so. Okay? Teamwork. So there's a confirmation with the Three of Pentacles. Okay? There's a confirmation with the teamwork between these two spirit beings. Also, I'm reminding us that I've started a podcast, and currently there are just 2 episodes. But yeah, that podcast is on Speaker. Okay, and that podcast is the Extraterrestrial Show. Okay. And I think I did include a link the other day in the information tab, or in the community tab, not information tab. Okay. Thank you, Divine Source. Thank you, Sanhedrin Council. Devil in reverse. Land just like that. Okay. No more tears, no more crying. Okay. Let's get some lifestyle cards. Let's see about the crystals. Yeah, let's see about the crystals. Okay. See what energy would be most beneficial for you today, and let's see what speaks to you in regards to the crystals. What's going to help out the collective today, most of all, Divine Source? Which ones need to hear a special divine message for them, for encouragement, for awakening, for whatever it is that they are needing at this time? Okay, so we have Garnet. Okay, that could be someone's name, Garnet. Okay. Also, the other day, when I was recording a video, I mentioned, I did post it in the correction in the community tab, but I mentioned Kevin Garnett, and I said that he was known as the Truth. Kevin Garnett is a Hall of Fame NBA power forward, drafted by the Minnesota Timberwolves, but his nickname is actually the Big Ticket. Okay, I said the Truth. That's Paul Pierce. Okay, a double letter, first name, last name, Paul Pierce. May be significant for you. Okay, who needs it? Okay, so who needs Garnet? Okay, so if you are dealing with sexual tension, and again, this is orange, okay, color of the sacral. Okay, so if you're dealing with sexual tensions of any sort, okay, or overcoming those things, okay, perhaps you were abused in that way as a child, as an adolescent, and you are now healing yourself of those things. Crystals of this color, okay, color of your sacral, grab some and use those to cleanse your energy, sacral energy. And in the process, you will need to be celibate. Okay, you can't cleanse your sacral energy and still fucking people. That doesn't work. Okay. Next, we have quartz. Okay, very common. Okay, who needs it? Okay. Gemini. So if you have Gemini highly aspected in your chart, you could benefit from this crystal. All right, and this has to place it between your eyebrows, right here on your third eye. Okay, quartz. So garnet and quartz, garnet and quartz. Lifestyle cards, any lifestyle cards? Okay. So someone's dealing with some debt. There's something about a package delivery. That could be a person. Okay. And someone who's a gamer. And a ghost. Okay, so someone who's ghosting you, or the card that's on top of the stack that we are about to get into. Move away silently. So you, collective, are being guided to move silently or move silently away from someone or some situation. Okay, it says connect with your ascended masters today. All right, be sure to do that. What was I going to say? Oh, so another confirmation in this stack, if it comes out, we'll see, is you should have moved already. Okay, there's a card in here that says you should have moved already. If that card comes out, collective, I mean, that's like divine screaming at you as gently as they can, your ancestors, to get out of wherever you are, whatever situation you're in that you know you need to leave. Okay. Oh, the interesting thing that's happened that I've noticed almost everywhere that I've been since May of this year in Southeast Asia is power outages. Okay. So the first country that I traveled to in Southeast Asia, I'm back in, is Malaysia. But the first time I was here, I was staying over by the Pavilion Mall and in Kuala Lumpur, and the electricity went out for almost 24 hours, okay, total, okay, and the entire hotel building. Then when I was in Phuket, okay, I was in Phuket, Thailand, for 2 months, and while I was in Phuket, there was, at that hotel, a power outage. I had some serious deja vu moments at that hotel. There is no question whatsoever that I have been there before. I mean, on that very balcony of the hotel room that I was at looking out, I mean, it was surreal. It was, yeah, day one. It was amazing. So power outage there. Okay. Then we're here, okay, last night, power outage. Okay, so what does that signify? You are powerful enough to change the frequencies of the electricity, I guess. Okay. Ooh, and I like it. You send chills up my spine every time I take one look at you. Ooh, and I like it. Girl, you're blowing my mind with the things you say to me. I like the way you comb your hair. I like the stylish clothes you wear. It's just the little things you do that shows how much you really care. Like when I'm all alone with you, you know exactly what to do. You put that fire inside of me and made it more than just a dream. And I like it. That is El DeBarge. I think that song came out in the 80s. Somebody could be blowing your mind with whatever they're about to bring into you, collective, or you could be blowing someone's mind and you don't even know it, because they're in the background. You could be blowing the government's mind, right? Blowing circuits. That's why the electricity. Okay. Was the earth ready for your frequency? It was. Man wasn't ready for your frequency, though, collective, and that's the difference. Man wasn't ready for your frequency, meaning karmic man. Okay. We have 2 and 1, so we have 2 cards. Okay. Hello. Okay. We have this going on all over the world. All over the world. Above ground and underground. All over the world. Okay. So someone could have ghosted you because they are part of a child sex trafficking ring. Okay, someone is a drug addict. Someone's dealing with student loans. The name Alexis, Alexander, Lexi. Okay, Alexandria, Alex. Alex is what? Karmic. Alex is dead. Alex is alive. Alex is a liar. Alex is truth teller. Alex is what? What is Alex? Okay. Is Alex or Alexis the drug addict? Okay. Someone's an 80s kid. Okay. Or someone's older and immature. Okay. Playing childish games. Okay. And that is on the King of Swords. Okay. All right. So you might be finding out about that. Here we go. Okay. So the fallen divine partner could be the drug addict, whether their name is Alexis or something else that starts with an A, first, middle, last name. Fallen divine partner. Okay. That's why you should walk away from them, because they were a fallen divine partner. You can't do the work for them, collective. They have to do the work. Okay, so even if you are in a relationship, 28 minutes exactly on the video timer up there. Okay, that's a 10 for completion. So even if you are in a relationship, if they are unwilling to do or continue to do the spiritual work in order to grow, to keep up with you, then it's time to separate. It's just that simple. It's not personal. Okay, it's divine. Okay, if I leave somebody because they can't keep up with me, my only option is to stay with them and allow them to drag me down. Let me ask you a question. Which do you want? To be dragged down? Okay. You might think that you can help them, but I assure you, divine is telling you to get out. Okay, save yourself. There could be something about an Uber driver, Lyft driver. Here they use Grab, the Grab app, and a lot of motorbike deliveries. Also Panda is that type of delivery service here. Okay, the app Panda and the app Grab are the most popular apps to use here for food deliveries and that sort of thing, which appears to be far more popular here than in the US. These names: Emmanuel, Aiden, Caden, and Becker. That was a funny show, Becker, with Ted, or Theodore Danson. Okay? Ted Danson. Emmanuel, Manny. There's something about some scuffed shoes. Okay. You could have sausage patties for breakfast this morning, collective. Or could have prepared that for someone. There's a corrupt doctor in this reading. Okay. Also, there's new information coming out in regard. There's new information coming out in regards to the truth about COVID and its side effects. I never had COVID and I never took the vaccine. You're talking about someone who's a kidney transplant recipient whose autoimmune system was compromised twice. Okay, so twice. The first time put me on dialysis for 4.5 years. The second time I got shingles. The reason why I got shingles was because the woman that I was dating and living with at the time was poisoning me. Okay, she was putting something in the food or drinks that I was, whatever that was. Okay, witchcraft or whatever. Okay, corrupt doctor. Okay, so now they're coming out, and this is how it always happens. They tell you the surface shit first. And then eventually, when they can no longer withhold the truth and it starts to leak out, then the government says, okay, we come forward. Operation Lack, MK Ultra, all that bullshit. Okay? All of that. Something that I do not understand about just this whole earthly system. The legal system encourages you to tell the truth. Check this out. Check this out. Listen to what I'm about to say. The legal system encourages you to tell the truth. But the individuals who run the justice system, they lie to you. So the legal system encourages you to tell the truth. But the individuals who run the justice system, they lie to you. Interesting. Okay. So we have the gamer. It could be a doctor who plays games, okay, who did. Okay. They implant STDs and that sort of thing into society. They do that. The name Charles, Chuck, Chucky, okay. The bride of, okay, someone's a demonic child or has one or was one when they were a child. Okay. The name Sandra, Sandy, Sadiq. Okay. Here are your choices, collective. What are you going to do? Are you going to stay or are you going to go? Will you stay or will you go? The name Kaylee. So Kaylee, Sandra. Okay. For male divine masculines, male divine feminines, okay, these two names may resonate for you. Okay, these may be two names that are options for you, Kaylee and Sandra. Okay. The one Kaylee that I'm thinking of, the celebrity Kaylee that I'm thinking of is from Big Bang Theory. Kaylee Cuoco or something like that. I'm not sure how to pronounce her name. I'm sure I butchered that. Sorry, Kaylee. Sandra Bullock. Okay. Any of them could be a karmic aunt. Any of the names that come out in this reading could be a karmic aunt of yours. Okay. A jealous aunt that is a part of a secret society, Eastern Stars or something, and they want your destiny. They want your destiny. Your aunt wants your destiny. Here's the teamwork. Okay, and dance to release. I do it. I do it in the hotel room all by myself, wherever I am. I've danced in every place I've lived since 2022. I've danced in every place I've been. In Malaysia, in Thailand, in Arizona, in Florida. I've danced everywhere I've been. Okay, so dance your dance. All right? Collective, what do I say good luck is French for? If you've been tuned to the channel for any length of time, what do I say good luck is French for, collective? Okay, good luck is French for fuck you. Okay, so you probably need to tell someone that. Okay, and whatever way you do it, again, it could just be by ghosting them. They don't need to know where you're going. They don't need to know what you're doing. Just leave a motherfucker. Just leave. Okay, key on the counter and just go. I've done it more than once. Even though people I were married to, key on the counter and you just leave. Okay? And I don't mean just leave, but you had a conversation, you talked to them. They were unwilling to change, confirmation. They were unwilling to change, so you left. Okay? Nothing wrong with that. Because you were bona fide what? Bona fide truth teller, bona fide truth speaker, bona fide light worker, bona fide healer. Okay? You are bona fide earth angel. Did I say that? That's why I made the expression. Okay? So I mentioned a demonic child. Bride of Chucky, Charles came out. I said it. There you go. It was on one side of the quartz card. There you go. Okay? So. Okay? This might connect to the reading from yesterday on the real psychic investigators, actually. All right. Okay. This is why you need to leave. Because your girlfriend or boyfriend is currently doing witchcraft against you. That person that you open your legs to, that you give your energy to, attention to, love to, or that you mount, however it goes, they are doing witchcraft against you. Again, even in their thoughts. Okay? I can tell you this, I never saw, well, that's not true. I was going to say I never saw anything that pointed to. I did see something in the house that I was in with the Scorpio that I was engaged to. On top of the counter in the kitchen, they had a phone hooked up, okay? And the wire ran into the wall, on top of the, like where you would never put anything, like the most dustiest place ever in the house, on top of the cabinets, close to the ceiling, right? And I asked her about that one day, and she was just like, yeah, that's nothing. Okay? She could have been recording us fucking each other, okay? Putting my dick on the black web. It's okay. All right? Okay. These names come out all the time. There could be something about Hinduism. Okay. Someone could have a Hindu marriage. Okay. Hindu marriage ceremony. Those are beautiful. Just with all the colors and it's beautiful. Polygamist energy. That is demonic. Something about the Secret Service also. Okay. So a polygamist, Secret Service. Okay. Secret Service could be uncovering this polygamist, revealing this polygamist, exposing this polygamist to the public, confirming this polygamist to the public. Okay? A polygamist is a man that has many women at one time. That's a player. These names, okay? Maria, Marie, Mary, first, middle, last. They could be a part of that polygamous cult. Okay, there's the Queen of Cups. And there's something about water magic. Return to sender, return to sender, return to sender times 5,000 with vengeance and a sword. Okay. Watch out for Fire Starters Collective and those fishing for comments or that are commenting on your posts or social media or following you and commenting on things that you comment on. Be aware of that. Okay, Elon Musk. Okay, Elon Musk. And that's on the Page of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, and some cat-on-cat action. All right, I think you understand that. So Elon Musk, so someone who is, someone who is a divine masculine, okay, or in their masculine energy. I don't know if Elon's divine masculine. I don't know if he's ascended to such a place, right? But Elon Musk is, of course, wealthy, earthly wise. How he's doing spiritually, I have no idea. Just because someone has a good bank account balance doesn't mean that they're divine feminine or divine masculine or high vibrational in any way. Okay? It just means that they make money. People believe them, people buy their products. Okay? It also means that they either are lying, cheating, stealing to get what they have, or they have circumvented the karmic energy that whatever that is, it could just be their own thoughts that kept them from whatever that Ten of Pentacles energy, Ace of Pentacles energy is, okay? So they've overcome that in some way, okay? All right. They are here, okay? They are here. Yeshua Issa, the spirit of highest divine white light. Okay. They are an ascended master, hierophant, amongst many other things. The name Peter, Pete, Peter's son. Okay. Jolene, Erica, Eric. Keisha. This is a collective reading, so only take what resonates and what easily fits. Five of Cups, so someone has a lack of intuition, okay? That's why they do this, or because they do this, they have a lack of intuition, however it goes. Okay. Joe, Joseph, Josephine, Denise. Okay. Celebration on the other side. We have all expenses paid. Okay, that looks like all expenses paid, whether you pay them or someone else does, right? Who knows? Elon Musk might want to give you all expenses paid something. Who knows? Okay, who knows? Someone got rid of evidence or tried to. Okay, on the Page of Cups, or excuse me, on the, when I say Page of Cups, what am I talking about? Okay, on the King of Cups, we have the name Derek and Paul. Derek and Paul. Paul might be Apophis spirit. Okay, Paul could be an Apophis spirit. Derek could be an Apophis spirit. Who is Apophis? Look it up. I'm going to spell it for you, but look it up. A-P-O-P-H-I-S. Apophis. Look it up and find out who Apophis is. And then determine based on what you see, what you read there about Apophis, if you're dealing with a Paul or a Derek that is in that energy. Okay. Secrets being revealed on the starting over angel number card. Secrets being revealed on the starting over angel card. Dwayne might need to start over. Dwayne could be starting over. Okay? Or Dwayne is the one that you needed to leave in order to start over. Okay. This name, Katina. Okay. I'm definitely getting Titan energy. I've been getting it for probably a week now. Okay. And on the other side of Katina, we have Rise of the Titans. Okay. Wish come true. Katina could be getting a wish come true, or you left Katina, ghosted Katina, or whatever, and now you receive your wish come true. Okay, a Mexican cartel. There's a lot of information in the news about cartels and that sort of thing. And I mean, I think it's typical. I don't know if it's more than usual. Cassandra. So we had Sandy. Confirmation bird. So we have Sandy, Sandra, and now we have Cassandra. So one of those names. This could be their full name, and they just go by Sandra or Sandy. Okay. By the way, I want you to know something, collective. I just made that card last night. Divine was like, write this name on the back of this card. On the other side is Kyle. But I just wrote this name on there, and it's already coming out, just so that is significant for some of us. Okay, Mexican cartel. On one side of it's up to you. Okay, and someone has a crush on you, collective. Okay? Someone has a crush on you. All right? Those of you who heard my video, listened to my video yesterday, was that yesterday, I think? Day before? I don't know. You know how I feel about my divine masculine. And so do they, because they watch. So, again, I'm going to tell you something. Everyone is replaceable. Everyone. Yes. Divine can replace anyone in your life. Okay? And they show you that. Many people go on to have happy second, third marriages. Beautiful, abundant marriages. Because the first or second one didn't work, right? Divine can replace anyone. Okay? So again, if you were meant to leave, you better get out. Don't be scared thinking, I'm not going to find anyone. I'm not going to... Whatever. Okay? First of all, why are you codependent anyway? That's dark, low vibrational energy to begin with. Like, codependency is not a good thing. It's not. Ever. Okay? It's not. You can trust someone, but when you become dependent on them and the fear of them leaving puts you in a panic, that is no bueno. No, not good. Not good. Okay? Not good. Let's pull some randoms. Okay? These two names. Matthew, Kalila. So there could be someone whose name is Tom, Thomas, first, middle, last. Thomas can be a first, middle, last name. And that individual could be the one who's touching the children at the church. Could be the pastor. Okay? Anthony, Tyrone, Emmett, Kevin, Wycart. Shout out to Robert Redford's family. Peace and comfort to him. Right. When I was probably a teenager, I first watched what's the movie with Robert Redford that I'm thinking of? I can't think of the movie, but he's in it with a very popular female actress, and they're a newly married couple, and it's an extremely like stressed out household and or whatever. Yeah, but yeah, Robert Redford. So there's a double letter, first name, last name, same. Robert Redford. Okay. But someone's touching the kids. Okay. Thomas could be a polygamist. Tom could be a polygamist. All right. Okay. Collective. Okay, so someone's a construction worker who's a part of this energy currently. So we have Sodom and Gomorrah. We have a polygamist. We have a pastor touching the children. I just heard, God damn. Hey, this is what happens when you hide the truth. You know what I'm saying? This is what happens when you're politically correct. This is what happens. The truth is hidden. Okay? A half-truth is a whole lie. Okay? Every single being birthed into this place deserves to know the 100% truth about themselves. Who they are, where they come from, and the program that they are being birthed into. Every last, until it is done away with, every last being on this earth deserves the 100% unadulterated truth. And I've been getting unadulterated truth this morning when I was out on my walk. Every being born. There is no reason to hide secrets. There's no reason to lie. There's no reason to try to control someone. There's no reason to do spell work against someone. There is no reason for that whatsoever. None. Okay? The only time I send anything against someone is when they come against me. And that is just returning the same energy that they sent to me back to those sorry ass motherfuckers. That's the only reason why I send it out, and it's a return to sender. Okay? But we have polygamous, Sodom and Gomorrah, a pastor touching the children. There it is. A pastor touching the children. Okay? It could be someone who's a construction worker who is also a minister. Okay? All right? However it goes. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Archangel Sandalphon. That is Elijah. Okay, that is Elijah. Okay, so when they left this place, we knew them as Elijah. But when they reached their wherever, new journey, promotion, whatever, from the earthly into the spirit, when they did that, their new name is Archangel Sandalphon. Okay, man, that's a huge crown bump. I got that right there, right in there. Okay. Dog or animal lover. Okay. You could resonate with Elijah, their journey, or the truth that they speak. A Swiss bank account. How many more times do you need to see it? How many times do you need to see it? So you're going to still keep going to that karmic ass church where the pastor's touching the children? What are you going to do? Wait till they get exposed on the news? Wait until the FBI raids that church like they did doing others? What are you doing? Get out. Don't worry about hurting feelings. Fuck them niggas. They don't care about you. Okay? They don't. Okay? There are niggas at the Rock of Central Florida of all races. I was there for 20 years. They're religious. Steve didn't want to know the truth when I told him. Okay? He didn't want to know. Religious niggas over at the Rock of Central Florida. Religious niggas. Okay, Steve is a Caucasian this lifetime. He's a religious nigger because he's ignorant and refuses to see the truth. Kimberly, his wife, she's a religious nigger. Okay? The ministers over there, the senior ministers over there, they are religious niggers. Okay? They're leaders, ministry, whoever it is, teachers, they're religious niggers because they are ignorantly teaching things that are half-truths, which are whole lies, because they do not teach the whole truth. They only teach from the man-made, adulterated book. Again, the word adulterated, book, the Bible. Okay? Religious niggers. Stay away from them. Okay? Okay, Army, military, something. There's something about a fake love offer that is or was happening. Okay? Okay. Don't get hoodwinked. I did. But don't get hoodwinked, collective. Don't get hoodwinked. I share my lessons, so hopefully to help others avoid the same trouble. Okay? The same delays in life. Okay? Watch out for the fake love offer. Okay? Could come from someone who is in the military. And there's something about an earth sign. They buried evidence. Okay. Someone could speak Portuguese. And that fake love offer was only interested in instant gratification, collective. That's all they're interested in. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Wham, bam, thank you, sir. That's all they're interested in. That's it. Okay. So thank you so much, as always, for tuning in. Again, my name is Nehru. Is there anything else, Divine? I'm feeling like there is. So imprisonment tower, let the cards fall where they may. I just let the cards fall literally and figuratively. Let the cards fall where they may. Eight of Pentacles, the High Priestess, okay? In canonical texts, okay, high priest and high priestesses are mentioned. If you read in the book of Enoch, if you read the infancy of Yeshua or Jesus, I only say Jesus because that's actually the title of the text. Otherwise, I would not use the name Jesus. But there are high priests and high priestesses mentioned in that book. These are things that they did not want you to know. Okay, is the word high, is the title high priest even in the Bible? I will have to check and see. I will have to check and see. My guess is no. They took all of that out. Okay, you think they want you to know about high priests and emperors and high priestesses, and you think they want you to know about that so that you can be like, So if Yeshua Issa is an ascended master, what is an ascended master? Can I be an ascended master? They don't want you to know that. And come into your divinity? They don't want you to know that. Okay? They don't. All right? So, we have the Nine of Cups. Okay? And again, this speaks to me. This speaks to the offer. Okay? You see how she's presenting? Okay. I'm reminded of Coming to America. And Vanessa Bell Calloway. Vanessa Bell, ooh, she is like a fine red wine. She is like a fine red wine. Vanessa Bell Calloway. All right. But in the movie, the original 1980 something movie, Coming to America, when she met Eddie Murphy, she was going to be his arranged marriage. And she, all her life, and this still happens today, she was raised and groomed to be his princess, okay, his queen, right? And Eddie Murphy was the prince at the time. And so they meet, and she tells, she says, Eddie's asking her questions about things, and she just says, whatever you like. That's all she says, whatever you like. So he says, hop on one foot. She starts hopping on one foot. He says, bark like a dog. And so she ends up, she ends up hopping on one foot, barking like a dog. Okay. So yeah. Okay. There could be something about arranged marriages. Okay. Who knows? Okay. Again, that does still happen today in many cultures around the world, specifically in the East. All right. So whoever that individual is right there, whatever energy that is right there, okay, they are the ones who were trying to keep all of this from you. So what were they? They were trying to keep the genuine offer from you. Okay. They were trying to keep you from coming into union with your high priest or your high priestess. Okay. And they were trying to keep you from your pentacles. Okay. This is complete poverty in every way. Spiritual poverty. Okay. Relational poverty. Financial poverty. All right. Thank you so much as always for tuning in. Again, new podcast on Speaker. The podcast is the Extraterrestrial Show. Other YouTube channel is The Real R.E.A.L. The Real Psychic Investigators. Thank you so much as always for tuning in, and be encouraged.